Fuck this job. Listen, I'm supposed to be working right now, but it ain't gonna happen. If anybody say anything to me right now, it's gonna be an issue. Somebody about to say something to me right now. Go ahead. Listen, like I said, I'm at work right now. I just had to go back, watch the pay per view, and of course, we're gonna have our reactions later on in the week. We'll have a live show. Thank you all for the new subscribers. Anybody that's watching this right now will watch it. You know, this is improv two line. I didn't even wanna open the stream yard. I didn't even give a damn, bro. This works as well. Like beat I just said, hip hop is dead and wrestling is. Listen, I've been up since 5 a.m. ish. 5 a.m. Been drinking, and I gotta watch this shit. Dog, Triple H really got bullied. And again, me and Davis gonna have our reactions to the whole entire pay per view later on this week when we go live. He did a solo show today, so shouts out to him. If anybody that's watching this, if you haven't seen it already, make sure you tune into that. But bruh, I don't even really have no words. I mean, obviously it was gonna happen. Obviously it was gonna come to the end. We knew that was gonna happen. The way that it happened wasn't actually that bad either. I don't think that was bad how it happened, and we'll get more in depth into that later on. Pause. But it's just the fact of, bro, they really did it. And I mean, all great things come to an end anyway, so I can't even be upset about that. I mean, obviously he was gonna lose the title, and I'm just being emotional. As a man, why I have emotions, but I'm just being emotional right now because it's like, damn, bro, really, Cody Rhodes? Again, dude has sold numerous merch. He's done everything to put himself in position, pause, to be the key baby face. But damn, it really happened. The way that they executed it, it had to happen that way. I mean, obviously, they pay attention to the internet. Again, I'll get to that in a second. They pay attention to the internet, so obviously they had to go that route with the whole Avengers thing, and that's what it really was. It was the whole Avengers thing. Uh, we're gonna join forces to help this kid that we have really no history with, except for his dad, to get him over to win the title. That was the main thing. It was just like, I understand Cena, but it's like Taker, bro. Like I don't even think he ever met Dusty. He definitely ain't met Stardust. So for him to do that, it was like okay. Seth showing up. The Shield thing is hilarious because he keep doing that to fuck with Roman, and this time it didn't work. So when they have their interaction when Roman Reigns get back in 2026, because bro, y'all thought he used that PTO before. It's PTO time for real now. He for sure about to go on vacation. And obviously, when you got 5 kids and you got a bad wife, with all due respect, you'll take time out as well. Shit, I would have gave him the title a while ago, but you got to get that bread. So for all these people to show up, it's like, all right, I understand, but Taker really? But me, that's probably my Taker slander too, and I could always have that talk about Undertaker. Um, I'll have it now. The most overrated undefeated streak in history. All right, definitely. And usually when people have a streak, it's not overrated. Like the Heat were like the last team that went on that 22-32 game win streak back in 2012, 2013. That was good. But the Undertaker being what 30-0, it's like all right, okay, cool. So I'm just not a Taker fan, so I don't really care. But for him to show up, and I mean, obviously, I thought more would actually happen too. I thought, some more niggas would show up. I thought that would definitely happen. You got some island niggas walking around with taped up shoes instead of having regular shoes on. You know, they just wear sandals. I guess that's racial, but who gives a fuck? I thought that would happen. I thought, people thought Jacob Fatu was gonna show up, and he said he signed to the E. But I mean, it's always gonna be Raw tomorrow, pause. That's when they always kind of do the surprises and all that on Raw because that's for the people that couldn't pay $10,000 for tickets like Amp to be able to actually sit with the common folk. So it's no telling what happened. Usually they make debuts around that time. I'm very surprised that boy Cody didn't cry, and I'm not saying in a way like the Rock boy. I want to say this too. That motherfucker be cussing, and this is coming from somebody that cuss a lot. That boy be cussing because Big 60. Yeah, I know you're a Cody Rhodes fan. Nah, I sell. I'm at work. I've been watching wrestling at work, but I was like, fuck working for these crackers, fuck slavery. So I was like, all right, let me go ahead and get on live real quick. And we working not in the woods per se, but we out like in the field. So that doesn't really help the slavery talk. But anyhow, no. So I'm out working. So I had to come back later on this night so we can finish up. But and again, fuck working for these crackers. This is what I'm gonna be doing long term. It's gonna make me money. So what was I saying? Is it and Sale, stop sending me them trash ass rappers, please. Please. Side note, fuck wrestling, bruh. Stop sending me them trash ass rappers. I don't give a fuck about Little Soldier Boy 2085. I don't care about no Blicky. I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. You know what type of rap I listen to? I'll listen to fucking CLP Rocks. No, DJ Jazzy Jeff's '07 album. Don't send me no more goofy ass rap. And Chloe, check your DM too. We're gonna have a conversation. You ain't quitting music. Don't quit shit. Fuck all that. Keep going. Trust me. This coming from somebody that's fucking washing dishes right now just to pay for his goals. Don't fucking quit. Uh no, so the whole ideal of all these people coming to help him out, I kinda get. The thing that bothers me the most is people ask for so many things that they really don't want. Like how many people see the thing is with humans, I notice when you and I'm about to go psychological, when you get what you want, it's like after that, like, okay, I got it. So now pause on all that. So now when you get him, you put the title on him, it's like what now? You gonna make him the fighting champion? Ooh, he was doing that before with the other title. So how is it interesting now because the title was on him? And I think with the Roman Reigns thing already, it's starting to feel like, damn, bro, it really happened, and it's the miss me when I'm gone. That Drake and Wayne song when Wayne went insane before he got locked up. So it's one of those things where it's just like, y'all gonna miss it because you had it for so long, for 3.5 years, almost 4 years of this dude dominating a once in a lifetime act, having the title. Even though he wasn't there all week, it still didn't matter. When he showed up, you will watch. To now, a guy that's working 3 days a week, you're gonna get tired of it because that's how the consumption works with people that just are into entertainment. After a while, you just get bored of it. You like, I don't want to see this shit no more. It's the same thing with most musical acts right now. It's just like, all right, next thing. This year, I will say, if I talk about music real quick, it is some artists that drop that have sustainable music. The Beyonce album is phenomenal. It's probably album of the year. Schoolboy's album was cool. Kanye's album was cool. There's a couple people. I forgot her name, but she was in that group that won the Grammy. Light skinned female. I forgot her name. She had a good project. So it's some projects that's out that's sustainable. But you can do that with music. I think with anything of substance as it relates to the eye gate, so to speak, how long does that last? It's only so often, especially in these times, like when it relates to movies and just sports in general, which is wrestling. So with the Roman Reigns thing, I think after it's just like, dude, all right, we kind of gonna miss that. We're gonna miss somebody that was there like once, a week or once in a while because it was like an attraction. Now you see a guy that's the working champion. Does that even work? Do people even care about that in 2024? Where do people even really care about hard work and dedication? I don't think so. I don't think that's why it'll last that long. I think people will eventually get bored of it, and that's just my take on it. And again, we'll talk in depth about that. But it's what I said before, and I'll keep saying that I felt like Triple H got bullied by the internet to do this. Again, if the old man was there, we would have got Rock versus Roman. Yeah, the match wouldn't be good, but it's still gonna happen. And that would have been like, all right, cool, I beat the Rock, cool. Now I'm just gonna keep cruising control to beat Hulk Hogan's record. I know Hulk Hogan definitely like, brother Island nigger. Yeah, I mean brother Island boy. Yeah, you're not passing my record, brother. He definitely happy about that. And in hindsight, like I said before, I feel like I said it often. Like nobody really was thinking about that record or really care about that record until they said you should care about that record. Again, human consumption of entertainment is at times, microwavable. So for people, they really don't care that the record could have been passed by because it really don't matter. Like, dog, who checking for a 30-plus-year-old record like that? And then after let's say Roman would have passed up Hulk Hogan, then it would have been like, all right, cool. Let him pass up San Martino. Let him pass up Bob Backlund. It's not gonna happen. So people would have loved for him to keep going up, pause, to beating records, and it's just not gonna happen. So him being fourth all time, holding the title is not bad. That's actually historical compared to the people that haven't held it that long, like John Cena, uh, The Rock, Stone Cold. These people like that didn't hold the title for years on end. For him to be even fourth, that's pretty good. But at the same time, it's getting to a point where he's probably drawing more money than even, dare I say, Stone Cold, just due to inflation and different things, different eras. So, I get it. And maybe it's just because, the well has run dry per se about, his reign. It's only so much you can do. And it was getting to that point a while ago when people wanted it to end like last year, but I think it ending now is really proof that it's nothing else. Um, this is his first time losing in 5 years, and records are meant to be broken, and it's fine. Like I'm not upset. I'm more so like really Cody Rhodes is the guy, but it's crazy too because I know. Never mind. I can't put all my business out, but I know some people that know him, so it's kind of like not boasting or bragging. So now I got to send him a text message about something. Can't put all my business out there, but I know some people that know him personally. Am I gonna ask for an autograph or a fucking belt? No, I don't care. It's kind of wild too, but that shows how I am as a person. I have my own opinions, even if I know you personally or know somebody that know you. Hey, if I feel this way about it, I don't give a fuck. I am working as you see in fucking Sleepy Hollow right now and Blair Witch Project, so I really don't care about how people feel and what I say. Um, no. So other than that, the pay per view overall night two is better than night one. I won't recap the matches. I'll say I damn near fell asleep. Well, for a multitude of reasons. Uh, I fell asleep with my eyes open watching LA Knight versus the great AJ Styles, but it's because of LA Knight. Hey, Davis, I believe, started this phrase of him, and I'm gonna finish it by saying he went from 350 to 150. He is 150 now. He is not 350. He is 150 now. So yeah, this dude gonna be a lower tier mid Carter, all time mid Carter at 42 years old. Go figure. The other match I didn't really care for, and I'll talk in depth. The Bailey versus Io match was cool. Bailey, you know how I feel about you, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Whatever that instrumental go by Ashanti. So that match was cool. We talked about night one for our predictions. Davis went over night one again. Make sure you tap into that. Uh, what else? I mean, overall, night two was cool. It was better than one, by a long shot. And then I think the standard, the bar is so damn high. I think next year is gonna be a great one because it seems to be like a pattern with WrestleMania. Is like every other year is better than the last one. This one was cool on paper. The card was like cool, but I feel like when we get to 41 next year, which is the actual 40-year anniversary, that's when they're gonna turn it up. Especially if it's in Vegas, they got to go all out with Vegas, uh, instead of Minnesota. Like if it's in Minnesota, okay. If it's in Vegas, I'll for sure be there. I was supposed to actually be there right now. Sitting next to Amp. No Mason Diddy. But again, I'm working for my freedom, and it costs a lot. Freedom, I mean, goals, so it costs a lot, literally and figuratively. Or I could be there enjoying myself, or I could be sacrificing. But that's neither here nor there. So also, I'm looking this way because I gotta make sure everything good too. So this is my break time. I gotta make sure Master don't get me while I'm on my phones, even though I don't give a fucks. No, so night two was cool. So 41 plays out. The thing is, and I find it interesting, but again, we got to get to Raw tomorrow, pause, that they really, other than the spear, the accidental spear, which can happen anytime, they really not on no Rock versus Roman thing. And I think, one, because Rock already said next month that he starts shooting that movie, that MMA fighter movie, and then Moana 2, they already did that, the voiceover work, according to David. So the live action is later on this year, probably in the summertime. So you got two movies he's about to shoot back to back, probably. So it's like he might, in between, pause, find time to come back for a little bit. But if he doesn't, it's like, dog, what you just did, and I could talk about it right now, what you just did for the company was tremendous. You know, they used to lean on a lot of with their como did he say, they lean a lot on their legends. I think this main event, it was called for. Again, even though I don't understand, some of the relations, but I think, just these baby faces, the biggest baby faces in the company, pulling for another baby face. But leaning on this legend is different. This is one of the top 10 biggest draws in movie history. One of the biggest draws in pro wrestling history, probably top five. And then it's the it guy. Like, it's some people in any aspect of anything that you do have that it factor, or whatever you want to call it, the glow, so to speak. So this isn't just, I won't even say in a disrespectful way because John Cena is one of my favorite wrestlers ever, but this ain't Cena. This ain't Taker. And the only person that, is a comparison to The Rock is Stone Cold. But even The Rock now at 51 has transcended past Stone Cold, obviously, because some people just know him for these movies, not just these movies, $1 billion movies. But when you see him, it's like, oh, that's The Rock or that's Dwayne Johnson, whoever. So it's like he's on a whole different level. So for him to come back and did what he did, commitment wise, like he didn't have to. I will put him over because y'all know Davis is a hater when it relates to The Rock. I hate some of the things about The Rock, but go figure. It's a lot of shit people hate about me. Don't give a fuck. And I ain't even got half. Shit, all I need is 1% of what The Rock got in his account, and I'm straight. I'll flip that. But so imagine how you feel if I don't give a fuck, and I'm a multi-hundredaire at times. Imagine being worth hundreds of millions of dollars. But I will say, for him to make the commitment to come back and be here all the time, you know, that takes a lot of goal. Shut up, white man. I'm talking. Uh, that takes a lot of commitment to do. You don't have to. And then people gonna start with the not Scorpion King. That's crazy. That was a 24-year-old movie, something like that. People will say, the fucking Black Adam movie and all that, and he bored. He got to find something to do. I mean, yeah, I think it's that. I think it's his ego. He don't like being at home. He hate his wife. That's just my personal take. He don't say shit about her. Now he was at that press conference talking about some other milk. He knew her name. He didn't say nobody else's name. He knew her name though. He's like, that's a good question, Allie. I think her name was Allie. Like, bro, compared to the other question, like the dude from Bleacher Report that asked the better question, that's a good question she asked, which was a good question. Shouts out to the people for having journalistic integrity for him. I mean, it's The Rock, so you gotta come in there, with some actual papers. Probably a pencil and a notepad. See, Rock. Yeah. So when the Tubadubas and Scoliosis, how do you feel about that? So it's like you got to actually come in there with some actual paper to talk to him, as far as notes and everything. Uh, so him, he not low. You know what I mean? He knowing the white girl name. You ain't low, bro. But for him to come back to the E and show up every week, that's a commitment. He don't have to do that. Like, bro, you damn near a billionaire. I'm pretty sure you could just sit at the crib, eat 1,000 pancakes. You feel me? And Kit Kat. But he up here working, so salute to him. Uh, so for him to come back and get this angle over and get people to watch, like it's people that said I haven't watched wrestling in years, but I'm watching it. If he wasn't there, this wouldn't happen. Like people don't care about finishing no story. Like he just finished his story right now, as of like 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, and I'm just like, okay. Like, cool, you finish your story. Who fucking right? I'm about to finish my story in about 30 minutes with this fucking company. And guess what? I'm gonna go finish the story somewhere else. Your story is never finished. You know when kids, when your story is over. I'm about to sound like Uncle Banks. You know when your story is over? When you for real the Undertaker, you the dead man. That's when your story over. So him winning the title one time, cool. You gotta do it again. Roman Reigns has done it what 4 times? He a 4-time champ plus this run. And I said he's on like that mantle of people that got like a 2 Hall of Fame career. Like this half of your career is Hall of Fame, the other half is like you can go in twice, and then him with the Shield. So 3 Hall of Fame careers. If that makes sense. It's like LeBron. Like, bro, the 23 and the 6 is 2 different Hall of Fame careers. You can go in twice if you wanted to. Just like Jordan. Jordan, one three-peat Hall of Fame career, the other three-peat Hall of Fame career. So some people that got like 2 Hall of Fame careers if you want to keep it a buck. Um, so The Rock coming back, I think it helped get it over because it's like you wouldn't care about the story. It would have been like, all right, cool. He won and that's it. So the final boss shit. I don't know why he keep dressing like fucking Afro Thunder. Like, dude, or I'm sorry, he dressing like what's my dude name from fucking NBA Street Stretch. I think Stretch with the Afro, the fake Dr. J. He just like him. I don't understand the bell bottom thing, like bro. Like you went in your pops R.I.P. the great Rocky Johnson. You went in his closet and got his stuff. I don't get that at all. But hey, to each his own. I mean, you can't say you Elvis, bro. I don't think Elvis was evil, except for stealing black people's music. I don't know if he was evil. I mean, his fucking pill cabinet was, but that's neither here nor there. Overall, though, I mean, I don't do long term booking, but you're gonna have to keep people interested now. You finish your story, now you got a new chapter. What you gonna do after that? So you gonna just keep beating people. We kind of just seen this with Roman Reigns, and he's more interesting. So you the babyface beating people. It's like, all right, cool. So after this, who get the title? Who get the title after? I will long term book that. Who get the title after Cody? It's like, all right, cool. You got the title. Hooray! All right, bet. I don't know, man. They are in an interesting space. I'll talk about that as it relates to the E. they're in a real good space right now. Far as I mean, they got the money already, so they've made their money. What the fuck is this cunt doing? Anyway, they've made their money. I hope y'all can hear this shit, cause I'm fucking losing my mind. Somebody just pulled up. Can y'all hear this shit? I don't know what the fuck type of Spanish music is that. That shit sound like motherfucking Fiona Apple Spanish music. But yeah, they're in a new era right now. Obviously, that intro is fire. Y'all can hear this shit. What type of fucking Spanish music is that? I'm from LA. I ain't never heard no Spanish music like that. That bitch sound depressed. That was a trippy red of Spanish music. I hope y'all didn't hear it, or I hope y'all do, so y'all can understand what I'm saying. No, but they're in a new era now officially. I mean, God bless, because everybody kind of wrestles the same. So if you're gonna call it a new era, could we get some new style of wrestling instead of fucking flippy flips? Cool. But that's not me to be judgmental. I know Tony Khan losing his fucking mind, bro. All this shit that keep happening, CM Punk over. Now Cody Rhodes won the title. I know he losing his fucking mind, bro. God bless though. I've been watching more AEW than WWE. We get into the playoffs too. And I mean, this the worst NBA season in history, and I've been saying that, and I stand on that. But I'm gonna still watch the playoffs. Oh yeah, tomorrow is the tournament game too. So I think tomorrow is the tournament game. So I'll be watching that as well. I might go live after that because I do want to talk about WNBA. Yeah, I'll probably just go regular because I want to talk about the WNBA draft and the 2024 WNBA draft and how it's probably going to be the greatest one of all time. And this NBA draft is probably not going to be as going to be players as you know more so than ever, or not ever, but in a while where it's like a lot of these college players you'll know because a lot of them got shine, not just during the regular season, but the tournament. So I might go live after the tournament game. It might be in the same spot because we don't finish up till Monday. But I might go live after the tournament game if it's tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. So we'll talk about that, and then I want to talk about women's college basketball. Um, I got to see if Paige Buckets is even eligible for this draft. Who was my favorite college player? I mean, Angel Reese for other reasons, even though she's a hell of a baller too. Don't get me wrong, for other reasons. Yeah, this like Chloe just said, the 2014 type year for the NBA draft, definitely. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was it that Kyrie and the Anthony Bennett draft? I think that was. Damn, Kyrie been in the league for like 10 years. That kind of makes sense because he about 31 ish now, 30. So that kind of makes sense. I gotta see who else came out that draft. Felt like I was about to say the Joker come out that draft, but I think he was 2015, 16. What's up, the cool kid? I'm just recapping what happened a little bit after Mania. Talk about that. Me and make sure y'all like and subscribe. Yeah, so I think that was 2014 Chloe because he was like bottom's first, second, early half or second round if I'm not mistaken. I just felt like that's the Kyrie Anthony Bennett draft. But I don't know where Anthony Bennett is. God bless him wherever he at, but he just kind of disappeared. Thank you, cool kid. I appreciate it. Make sure you tell other people to subscribe and like. We'll also be going live sometime this week. I greatly appreciate everybody that's here, but make sure you subscribe, like. Again, Davis just did a video. He did a solo episode earlier. This is just like an impromptu while I'm at work because content don't stop. I don't care what you do. Don't don't stop working. I think I'm gonna hit the motivational time right now. But don't start working, bro. Like I feel bad because the past couple of weeks I haven't been able to do a bonus episode with Amp. As y'all know, I'm part of Random Acts Podcast. If you don't know, then subscribe to Random Acts Podcast. New episodes every Thursday. But if you subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com/RAO podcast, pay the 10. Subscribe there. Uh and you'll get the episodes early on Wednesday. So Make sure y'all subscribe to that. Cool kid, I am currently at work. That's a jabroni named Sale, who is one of my good friends. He said I'm in the woods. He said I am like Django. That's a bad joke, but he said I am like Django. No, I am in the woods working right now, doing labor work, because that's how it works. Labor work never stops. But it's almost time to go to bed. I know that. I've been drinking and I've been up 4 o'clock in the morning since Thursday, every day Thursday. But again, these drinks cost. That's why I tell people, and that's why I keep trying to tell Chloe and anybody that's listening, cool kid as well. If you have a dream, don't quit. I don't care what happens. It sounds per se, but you got to finish your story, I guess. Now we all got to finish our story. But no, in all seriousness, like if you have a goal, I don't care how it looks right now, especially if you Chloe age, you can't quit because you don't want to play the what if game. And my what if game is I don't want to look at God and God shows me like a timeline of where I could have went in life and then I didn't go there. That's it. Like I get deeper in the thought about it. Like what if I just kept doing this what I'm doing right now? Like we all have choices in life. I could have just said no, I'm tired. Let me keep working, and then my my reward is going to bed tonight. Master said I can go to bed tonight for sleep for like 4 hours and get up and do it again. Like it don't work. I don't have all the best equipment I need. This probably sounds like crap, but it was impromptu and just get it done. Things that I'll get everything I need eventually. This pays for it. My hard work and labor pays for all my stuff that I have to take care of. Podcast goals outside of podcast, it all costs. So don't quit. Don't ever quit. But like I was saying, I'll probably talk about the national game tomorrow. The women's 2014 draft. Probably talk about that as well. Partner banks, like I've been saying for a while, it'd be in a different variation. So I'm working on that again. Cost. I got to work on that as well. But overall, going back to what I was saying about entertainment, I legit feel like when it comes to the visual entertainment, it can be very forgetful. And that might be Cody Rhodes' reign, but it might not be. I know it's gonna draw a lot of money in the beginning because they just sent out the email for merch and people about to buy the merch like crazy. But I think Roman Reigns merch is still probably sell more. And if I'm not mistaken, the Judgment Day was number one in January for merch. The Rock probably is back up there, but he's always there for merch. And believe it or not, Stone Cold is always up there as well, top 10. That's what it's all about. What else is going on? Oh shit, I'll talk real quick. I got Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, and I have no time to play. Be it, I got to get another PS5, so it's just like I just got it just because. Like every once in a while, you gotta treat yourself. Like I'm paying back debts, I'm paying for my goals, but I was like, bro, I gotta at least give myself something just to feel like a human. So I gotta get another PS5. I got access to WWE 2K24. It's like a list of games. I'm about to get Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, so I just got games and just no time to play them at all. But probably next month I'll buckle down, play some stuff for a week. Like I'm working so I could just be like, dude, one day eventually I could be like, oh, I don't have to worry about paying for this and that. Everything is paid for, and I could just sit down and play video games. Like that's all I really want. I just want a week or so where I just got some money to do whatever I need to do. Sit like that's my ultimate goal. It's such a man goal, I guess. But sit down, play video games, and go to sleep when I won't get up, when I won't work out like I do anyway for like a week, bro. That's all I want. Watch some stuff. But other than that, again, this was just like my meal time, break time, so to speak. I was just watching. I was watching the pay per view at work, but they don't really care. But again, impromptu recording. Davis put out something earlier. I'll just try to do something on my behalf. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. That we did a recap show yesterday as well, so like and subscribe to that. We'll be back later on this week with a live show because it's been a while since we did a live show. But again, no excuses. But it's on me. Otherwise than that, yeah, that's it. So again, thank you all for new subscribers, including the cool kid. Like and subscribe. I'll be back later on this week. We'll be later. Make sure to because again we haven't did a live show, and then I had to just hold my end of the bargain by I just called out yesterday just because like dog we got to do something. I haven't did anything, and then right now just do something since he did a solo show. He can't carry all the weight, and then again this is long term. This this job shit is not so. I haven't did. I don't think I've done one of these too. So this is interesting. All right, y'all.